Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video will be Jake the Dog's skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos with Jake the Dog, and this skin is from Adventure Time, and the Adventure Time skins in general came out in the item shop today, and this skin can be bought separately for 1,500 V-Bucks or with the Adventure Time bundle for 3,800 V-Bucks. If you do want to pick up multiple of the skins, I would advise you to buy the Adventure Time bundle, because I'm pretty sure all the skins separately are 1,500 V-Bucks. If you do buy them all separately, it costs you quite a lot of V-Bucks. Either way, if you ever like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the item shop, for example Jake the Dog, my credit code is SPEECH or Speech. If you decide to use it, feel free to let me know. So thank you personally. All combos will be shown up in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp, description and the comments down below as well. Jake the Dog is a part of the Adventure Time set introduced in this season and has the shading flat and the gradient. I'm currently using the flat, but you can use gradient if you'd like to, totally up to you at the end of the day. The background I'm using is Adventure Pack, part of the Quest Friends set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 2's Battle Pass. I'm pretty sure I'm using the Ghost style, but you can also use the default to work nicely. If you do have Shadow, I'd probably say go to default, because I'm not exactly sure what colour to change it to, because this has a bit of green. I'm not sure exactly which one, what basically changes it to from green to what colour, but either way I'll probably say go default if you don't have Ghost. Pickaxe is the Scratcher, part of the Family Guy set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1. This pickaxe works pretty cleanly with the colour scheme and just works nicely in general with the cartoony theme. The glider I'm using is from this season's Battle Pass, Pickle Chip, because this is a reference to the Prismo Pickles in the actual TV show, or the cartoon I should say. Works nicely. You can also use Dracacorn, Flapjack Flyer, the Vault Bread, or even the Rankers Vault Bread would work nicely, but I thought I'd use this one as a reference, as I mentioned, to Prismo's Pickles. Contrail for all combos is Digital Dogfight, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 3, using this mainly for the yellowy orange design, but if you don't use this one, you can also use the Diner Dive if you'd like to, or anything other food related, or no contrail in general, because I know some players don't like to use them. I found weapon wraps can be quite hard to combo with this skin, but the one I'm using for the first combo is Slurp Series Magma Wave, part of the Tidal King set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 2's Battle Pass, as one of Poseidon's weapon wraps from that season, using it for the orangey yellow design. This is how it looks with the skin, but it's pretty nicely in my opinion. Also goes nicely with the pickaxe as well. Let's move on to the second combo now. The back I'm using is food related. Beef Pack, part of the Relax Fit set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3, because Jake the Dog loves to eat junk food, especially burgers, pies and ice cream, so this is a burger. Pickaxe is Low and Slow, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. But I'd use it to basically, if you like cooking on, say, a barbecue, for example, cooking burgers, you'd use these utensils. You can also use, say, like, for example, a food-related pickaxe. Could be the drummies, the drumsticks, anything like that would work nicely, but I thought I'd use this. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for combo number 2, which is fast food or burger themed Dura Burger, part of the Dura Burger set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 7's Battle Pass. As you can see on the actual weapon wrap itself, has burgers and also French fries as well. Let's move on to combo number 3 now for Jake the Dog. Once again, I'm using another food related backbling and pickaxe. The backbling is Waffle Extravaganza, part of the Strange Things set, introduced in Chapter Fortnite OG, Season of Fortnite OG. This is 11's backbling. You can also use the Breakfast Bandit as an alternative to this backbling. Pickaxe is Sweet Clementine, part of the Flapjack set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3. Basically a bunch of pancakes with syrup on them, as you can see here, basically with a fork, which is pretty cool. Weapon wrap for this combo is also food related once again. Pancake Posse, part of the Breakfast Bandit set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3. Basically pancakes with a load of syrup on, as you can see. It's also animated as well, which is pretty cool. Let's move on to combo number 4 now. Once again, never food related, backbling, pickaxe and weapon wrap. Backbling is Frying Pan, part of the Family Guy set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1. Works nicely for the egg. Pickaxe, or just food item I should say. Pickaxe is Drummies, part of the Explosive Expert set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 6's Battle Pass. You can also change this one for the drumsticks, which is part of the Family Guy set as well, which is Chicken's Pickaxe. There's the Chicken's Back. I can't ever remember the name of the actual skin. It's Chicken. I'll have a look. I completely forgotten the name of it. The Giant Chicken. It's a Giant Chicken's Backbling and Pickaxe if you want to see, say, for example, use the drumsticks, but either way works nicely for the food related items. The weapon wrap for this combo is Sprinkles, part of the 2 scoops set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. Use it basically for the ice cream theme, because obviously Jake the dog loves to eat ice cream, so I thought I'd use an ice cream related one. Let's move on to combo number 5 now. And for this one, I thought I'd use Hollowback, part of the Boundless set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. The sticker I'm using is pizza, because obviously it's a fast food. And I know in one of the episodes as well, he basically doesn't want to eat ice cream pizza. I know technically this is pizza, but I thought obviously pizza, fast food, and obviously there is a episode of there being pizza ice cream, or ice cream pizza, sorry. So basically I'm using it as a reference. But if you do want to just use a pizza themed back bling, there is like a pizza slice, or you can, for example, use this back bling right here. The TMNT pizza would work nicely as well, or you can use any ice cream related back bling, would also work nicely. Pickaxe is Jose, I think that's how I say it, part of the Breakfast Bandit set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. Basically a weapon or gun with pancakes, with obviously butter and syrup as well. Works nicely once again for the food related theme. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now, which isn't food related. Dummy Drip, part of the Crash King set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3's level up quest pack. You got this for completing 14 quests, using it for the black and the yellowy orange design mainly, and this is how it looks when the skin. Works pretty nicely in my opinion. Let's move on to the next combo now. Combo number 6 for Jake the dog. Back bling is ice cream related, which is Peely Whip, part of the Splitting Image set introduced in Chapter Fortnite OG, Season Fortnite OG. You can use any of the styles, which could be Peely Whip, Matcha Peely Whip, or the Hot Fudge. I thought I'd use the Hot Fudge Peely Whip myself. Pickaxe is Drumsticks, part of the Family Guy set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1, and is the Giant Chicken's pickaxe. You can also switch it for the Drummies if you don't own this one, but either way works nicely for the fast food related item. Let's move on to weapon wrap now, which is ice cream related, which is Just Desserts, part of the Splitting Image set introduced in Chapter 4 OG, Season 4 OG. I'm using this style of the back bling to go with this one, because basically is the chocolate fudge, as you can see here, goes perfectly with the back bling, and obviously works for the ice cream related or the fast food related theme. Let's move on to the next combo now, combo number 7. I'm using the back bling that I mentioned earlier, Breakfast Bounty, part of the Breakfast Bandit set, I should say, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5's Battle Pass, and it's Mancake's back bling from that season. Basically, as you see, pancakes with syrup on. Pickaxe is the Nana Bashers, part of the Splitting Image set introduced in Chapter Fortnite OG, Season Fortnite OG. Thought I'd use this for the ice cream theme. I'm using Hot Fudge Nana Bashers once again. There's also a pickaxe that's basically 2 scoopers with ice cream in. If you do own that as well, you can use that. I don't personally own it myself. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Pumpkin Season, part of the Toil and Trouble set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 4. Using it for the pumpkin theme. I guess pumpkin, obviously sometimes people do eat pumpkin or have pumpkin spice lattes, so I thought maybe, have it like a food related, or you could basically get it in like a food place, like for example Starbucks. That's basically why I'm using it. And the colour scheme works nicely for the brown with the pickaxe as well. Let's move on to the next combo now. Combo number 8 for Jake the dog. Food related item, back bling and pickaxe once again. Back bling is Bun Warmer, part of the Cuddle Bun set introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. Pickaxe is the Slice Sweeper, Marvel Series pickaxe, part of the Across the Spider-Verse set introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. As the pizza works nicely for the food related theme once again. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now, which is Paradise Pattern, part of the Taste of Paradise set introduced in Chapter 4, Season 3's Battle Pass. Using it for the white and gold design, goes nicely with this skin. Let's move on to the next combo now, combo number 9. Back bling is Lizix Hack Pack, part of the Sun and Scale set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3. Thought I'd use it for the colour scheme. It goes pretty nicely with the theme of the skin as well. Pickaxe for this combo is the Epic Balance of Floof, part of the Mighty Questy set introduced in Chapter Fortnite Remix, Season Fortnite Remix's Battle Pass, or I think that's Chapter 2 Remix, but either way, we're using the Epic Blade of Floof style, and it works very nicely, as you see, with the skin for the colour scheme, just with the theme in general of the backpack as well. Back bling. Let's move on to the second last weapon wrap, which is Victory Brawl, part of the Big Cat Brawler set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1's Battle Pass, and is Oscar's weapon wrap from that season, using it for the white, gold, and a little bit of orange design as well. I guess the orange does go nicely with the back bling. Let's move on to the final combo for Jake the dog now. Thought I'd use another food related back bling, which is the Sushi Chef's Cruise Series backbling, part of the Dora and Macassi set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. I'm sticking with the standard style, which is a sushi chef's style. You can also switch up on any of the other ones if you like to, but I thought I'd just stick with the standard myself. Pickaxe is Scully Scepter, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, using this for the black and white design. Let's move on to the final weapon right now, which is this one right here, Call Sign Hornet, part of the Royale set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, using it mainly for the yellow and brown design, but mainly for the yellow, to be fair, as you can see right here. That has all the skin combos done for Jake the dog, and obviously the other Adventure Time skins are most likely getting combos done for them. And the Adventure Time skins in general, or just all the cosmetics, leave the item shop on the 22nd of April. If you do want to pick any of them up, they'll be there for quite a while. If you ever do have any other Fortnite related videos, for example skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contrail or web wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.